Hey Jess, what are you doing?
Not much, just some online shopping. What do you think of this jacket?
Yeah, I reckon it looks pretty good actually.
Yeah? Alright, I'm gonna get it.
Alright.
Oh, my online order is here. What? I ordered a small. What is this? Oh, now I have to return it again.
Believe it or not, that scenario that you just saw is quite a common occurrence for our online shoppers. Hi, my name is Jimmy and I'm the app designer.
Hi, my name is AJ and I'm the PR and Operations Manager.
Hi, I'm Connie and I'm the Financial Officer.
Hi, I'm Jessica and I'm the Marketing Manager.
And we are TaylorMe, and we have decided that this issue has gone on long enough. We are here to provide a solution.
And we are asking for 10% stake in our company for $120,000.
Today, I'll discuss value proposition and customer segments. With high-end retail being TaylorMe's focus, the difficulties faced when choosing the correct size becomes a stronger deterrent to online shopping. The value proposition of TaylorMe is to provide consumers with the confidence to purchase the right size and feel that the clothes fit them well. Currently, 40% of online shoppers return their purchases due to sizing issues. TaylorMe aims to reduce this 40% to 5%. The TaylorMe app offers technology which superimposes the clothes onto an avatar, which represents the consumer. This avatar is generated through electronic change rooms provided, which produces an image of how the consumer would appear in the clothing items. Often, before purchasing items, one would like the opinions of others. TaylorMe offers service of a social media platform that shares these images of the superimposed clothes with a consumer's family and friends, or those who also own the app. For those who don't own the app, the images can be saved and shared through other social media platforms. We plan to partner with multiple high-end retail brands to sell our products at a discounted prices, whereby promoting their stores as well as increasing sales by providing a convenient app for purchasing multiple brands. This also gives consumers the confidence when purchasing clothing items. It is estimated that 19% of online shoppers shop with multiple retailers and don't want to download the app for each one. By allowing shoppers to experience an item more personally, they are more likely to make a purchase. It is also showed that 35% of consumers would shop more online if they were able to try items on virtually rather than just seeing the images of them.
So as you can see here, we have a design of our app. Now this is just our home page. On the bottom, we have our menu. It's a very staple sort of layout that most shopping apps actually use. Now this is our main feature. So from the home page, if you swipe right, you'll be able to come to the camera feature. Now from the camera, you can actually choose whether to take a picture of a selfie of your whole body, or to have someone else take it for you, or even use a mirror. All options do work. Now, if you are happy with the picture, you can choose to either save, but if you want to retake it again, quite simply just press retake and just take another picture there. On our settings menu here, you actually have the options, you do have to place in your height and your weight to be able to use the algorithm which will actually do the measurements for you. Once you press measure, it will actually bring you to the screen and actually give you the measurements of certain parts of your body. You can also pick the country as well of all those measurements that you would like to use. Now this is our shopping screen. From here you can see we've got a basic menu with categories of certain clothing. Once you tap on that category, it will bring you to subcategories, which then will bring you to this screen. Now on this screen, you can quite simply just swipe through to be able to see which piece of clothing you would actually like to purchase. We also have a search criteria as well, just to make it easier. If there is a certain brand that you are looking for, this just gives you that option to be able to search it very quickly. Now, once you are happy with the items that you have decided to purchase, you can click on the shopping cart on the bottom and it will bring you to this screen. Now, quite simply, you can either choose to clear the cart or check out. It also shows you the total of how much you've been paid and the quantities. You can also cancel if you decide not to go with that piece of clothing. Now, once you are happy with that, press checkout. It will bring you to the screen of the payment. You You can do PayPal, MasterCard or Visa, quite your common payment methods. Once you're done, make sure you press confirm purchase and your order will be sent out to you. Now this is the profile screen, so just to make it easier for our common users, you can either choose to log in or sign up if it's your very first time. Our sign up screen, as you can see, you'll need to place in these required fields, either your first name, last name, email, password, and also your date of birth as well. Once you have finished signing up, you can bring yourself to the login screen. Your username is quite simply your email account, and the password is whatever you used when you sign up. Now, if you happen to forget your password, we can send out a new password, which will be temporary, and we will require you to change it as well. Now, once you have successfully logged in, we have here the profile screen. Now, the profile screen, it just shows you the detail of your name, date of birth, and email as well. It also shows you your measurements. So the measurements you've taken with our app and the algorithms, they're all actually saved so that you can use it for future reference. We also have a friend list, and we can add friends as well, and a friend list. So all those pictures that you have, which will be showing you in the next picture, you can actually share with them as well. Now, on here, if you are happy with a piece of clothing and you would like to actually see how it looks, tap and hold and drag to the right. This will bring you to the screen where you've taken a picture of your avatar. You will then, once you drag it on, place it on your avatar and it will superimpose itself. This gives you that option to really see how it looks on yourself. It's quite a new piece of technology that the industry hasn't seen quite yet. And once you have that option, you can choose to actually share it. And this can actually share with your friends, who will then be able to give you an opinion on how it actually looks on you. So that's basically it for our app.
Distribution channels for the app are going to be a key factor in the success of this service. We as a brand need to create as much brand exposure for TaylorMe. There are going to be 3 main distribution channels used for TaylorMe, and they are going to be the Google Play Store, Apple Store, as well as a soon-to-be launched TaylorMe website. Both the Android and iOS app stores are going to help maximize the reach of the app as it covers all major smartphone brands such as the iPhone, Samsung Galaxy and HTC products. The website will also eventually play a major role in the distribution of the services, as many users also use their computers and laptops to surf the web. With the website though, we will still have to implement the search engine optimization in order to increase the visibility of the brand as well as target our specific market demographic. Another distribution channel of the service, which aims to increase brand awareness, will be links and advertisements on social media platforms as well as brand affiliates which partner with our app. This in turn can be beneficial to both our brand as well as for our partners as they aim to increase customer satisfaction in online shopping. Moving on to customer relationships. Customer relationships are also an integral part of the business model, as without acquisition or retention of customers, the brand has no way forward. In the initial stages of the business, TaylorMe is going to focus on the acquisition of a customer base through advertising on social media platforms and affiliate brands. This can be merely targeted advertising or even providing promotional material in order to entice potential customers. As the business steadily develops a customer base, there will be a shift in focus toward retaining existing customers. A major way we aim to do this is through personalized marketing and support, as well as through providing high-quality customer service, which is proving to be a determining factor in customer retention over the years. This notion is shown through an article on the Australian Business Review, which accentuates the fact that by 2025, customers will have zero tolerance for suboptimal service and have higher expectations, as well as be more willing and able to shift to another supplier. Thus, TaylorMe is going to strive to achieve excellence in customer service as we aim to retain our customer base and in turn generate more revenue per user and thus turn over greater profits as well as hold a larger market share.
Thanks, AJ. So now I'll discuss the key revenue streams, technology and key resources used to create our TaylorMe app. So for revenue streams, our TaylorMe app has 3 key revenue streams. Our first primary revenue stream would be the selling of our high-end retail brand clothing and accessories to consumers. Basically, how we will make a profit is through selling our goods at a retail price but purchasing them at a wholesale price and therefore making that profit margin. Our second revenue stream would be through advertising revenue. Because our augmented reality feature is quite innovative and unique, it will be in high demand by consumers. As such, it will be a great advertising platform for a range of high-end retail brands. As such, advertising revenue is another revenue stream. Our third revenue stream will be selling our data, or company data, to other companies. basically being a data provider. Now, this is because we actually gain a lot of data, valuable data from our customers. This includes what sizes are the most common, which regions are buying high-end retail brands the most. So all this kind of data and analytics will be quite useful to other companies. This includes research analytic companies, because we're providing benchmarking data which can help them analyze market trends as well as create business intelligence. So now we'll discuss key resources that we'll be using in this app. The main resource we'll be using is of course having technology experts so they can actually implement the technologies that I've addressed earlier on. We'll also have high-end retail brands that we will need to partner up with to get their inventory as well as get their measurements on specific sizes and their design measurements. We'll also need experts to help design our online app. This includes having a fully functioning online clothing website store with a fully functioning payment system and delivery and shipping. Additionally, we'll also need to have employees to assist with the daily business operations. This includes IT maintenance, social media and marketing to raise awareness of our app, manage inventory and shipping, as well as manage customer service. I will now discuss the key technologies that we'll be using in our TaylorMe app. Our first key piece of technology is a 3D body scanner technology. So what this involves is basically creating a 3D avatar of your entire body shape from several thousand data points, after conducting a body scan of your entire body after the photo that you've taken. It will also take into consideration the measurements that you've inputted, including your weight and the height. Our next piece of technology is sizing algorithm. So this basically interprets how a specific clothing size and material will fit onto your avatar. And it will take into consideration various things, including the garments, the material and the stretch and the silhouette of that body, or that clothing piece, to determine how it will actually fit onto your body. Our last piece of technology is augmented reality. So in our app, we'll use AR to superimpose clothes that you've selected onto your 3D avatar and basically create a real accurate virtual dressing room experience. It will basically allow you to visualize how these selected clothes really fit and look onto you.
Now, one of the major challenges is ensuring that we are staying above the competition at all times. While we are the first to introduce technology, we are most certainly not the last. Technology is evolving rapidly, and in order to make sure we stand out in such a competitive industry, we plan to receive and work on the feedback of our customers. We are doing this to ensure that we can improve and introduce new features that keep the app relevant and innovative. Already there are other stores like Tommy Hilfiger, Zuka and Gap who have actually begun research into our area. However, we believe that we are still ahead of that industry and that we will be able to introduce our technology first before the market. Another challenge is that our app is free to use for all consumer base, not just wealthy customers. This does nothing to stop them in using our apps and then going to other competitors' stores to purchase their desired products. However, what we need to remember is that our customer target is not at that mass market, but rather at a niche market of wealthier customers. We are focusing on high-end retail. While any consumer can have access to this feature, this actually will serve to attract more advertising requests. With our wealthier customers who are serious in making purchases, we would introduce a loyalty program and add discounts for using both augmented reality and sale features on our app. And this will help us retain our target customer segment. Now, one of the risks that we do find is that there are ethical issues with our business proposal. Especially in the area of gathering data, this might actually break some privacy issues. So we also plan to sell these data insights in order to assist in the improvement of business intelligence of other companies. In order to mitigate this, we will have strict control and only provide to others what we will believe to be considered anonymous data. We'll also continuously consult with our legal experts to ensure that there will be no legal ramifications that can lead to further complications. Now, another issue as well and risk is that our technology might actually be a copy of another company's. However, we are now currently patent pending, and we are working closely with our tech experts and our legal experts to ensure that our technology is truly unique and the first of its kind. Investors, technology is constantly changing, and at TaylorMe, we do not want to be playing catch-up. We want to be the leaders in innovation and creativity.
The industry is changing, but our customers' orders should not.
Therefore, we encourage you to invest $120,000 for a 10% stake for a business that will solve a real business problem and achieve high returns.
So take this journey with us and let TaylorMe tailor to yours.